Today, I have something very special. Welcome, everyone. I ordered this a little while ago. It's something I've wanted for a very long time. Well, I haven't really been back in the hobby that long. I only really found out about it a few months ago, but I've desperately wanted it since then. So, let me grab the sword of unboxing. As is tradition. A day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. Anyway, try not to cut myself while I do this. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna end up tearing this box. Let's go. Alright. Show that yet. Put my address on it. Ooh, it's dark up there. There we go. Nice little 3D printed box. It's actually really slick. See it peeking out the back. Okay. Little tiny MachineWise sticker. Cool. So, in this box here, you see you get your different weights for the adjustable weight system, or modular weight system. And that looks like about it in here. No spare hardware, but I know they sell spare hardware on the website. Conveniently, would be nice if it was included in the package. Oh, MachineWise Serif. Oh, I've been looking forward to this for a minute. Do we gotta do sound test first? Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Sounds better than I thought it was going to. An effort in... or a what now? What the hell was I gonna say? This is a... feels nice. It does feel, I've heard people say it feels soft, and it really does. This is kind of bizarre. See if you can get that pattern on there. Chevrons down to like a checkerboard pattern, and that stiletto looking kind of long, thin buoy. Number 447. Brand new, straight from MachineWise. Real sharp. Oh, it's weird. It's a lot. I mean, I know the weight is 3.96 ounces with the, what's it, the medium spacers. It's a lot lighter than I was expecting it to feel. Here, let me get some lube on this. A little carbon honey. I want to see how that changes the sound, if nothing else. All right, let's see if that makes any meaningful difference. It felt a little dry, but let that work in. I don't even know how to describe that. That sounds completely different from anything I have tried in person. Very unique sound. I get what people are saying when they say how good the Serif sounds. See if I can get this. Nope. Not even a little bit. Ugh. Whatever. Screw it. Wow. Yeah, this is very unique. I don't know what I was expecting, but... As you can probably tell here, this is a sandwich design. So it is 2 pieces. Take this apart right there. And that little pivot down here. And you can swap out those weights, which I am excited to try, but I kind of want to get used to these for a minute. First impressions are very good. As others have said, it feels floaty. It's so light that this might be like my lightest titanium balisong by a fair margin. I think the Impusa is 4.1, so actually not too far off, but it feels a lot heavier than this does, which it might come down to that weight distribution throughout the handles being a sandwich design with no holes or anything. The Impusa has a real big channel that goes down the whole length of each handle. So there's a lot of weight near the pivots and near the base of the handles, whereas this one, it's all kind of evenly spaced. Wow, that feels good. It's all kind of evenly spaced throughout the balisong. One more look at this. That is so cool. Number 447 S35VN. I believe these are grade 5 titanium handles. Not good at fans. Okay, the square handles are making the choker fan a little bit weird. Let's try it this way. Oh, that was better. Something I can get used to. I mean, I can choker fan the Volt. That's pretty damn square. But even though it has these almost hard edges on it, they're not sharp. They don't dig into your hands. And part of that might just be how light this knife feels, but rollovers feel nice. Aerials feel great. See if I can do this one. Nope. Ugh, kind of. Whoa. I'm counting it. Good enough. It's really bouncy. I'm definitely dropping it just from my own lack of ability. Not anything wrong with the knife. I'm not terribly great at this yet, but I feel like I can do enough to give my opinion somewhat. And it feels kind of neutral, with a little bit of handle bias, of course. It's definitely a lot more neutral than like the Impusa or the Empress even. Doesn't feel quite as neutral as the bandage knife Stitch, but I'm gonna have a lot of fun getting used to this. See if we can short stop, kind of close-ish. Oh, that feels good. That's really all I have to say about it. This is a very unique experience. I'm really looking forward to this. I love that floaty feeling. It does kind of remind me of the Empress in that way. Empress just kind of seems to do what you want it to. It feels a little slower. Maybe slower is the wrong word, but I need a bite handle indicator on this so I don't screw myself up. This thing is really sharp. But yeah, it does aerials well, rollovers. Not having any problem with chaplains, fans. Just kind of wants to go wherever you tell it to. It doesn't feel like any knife I have flipped. That pattern is not as deep as I initially thought it was going to be. I think that kind of does something for that soft titanium feel, but it's almost silky. That's kind of bizarre. Oh, that sounds so good. Yep. The videos do not do it justice. This thing is my favorite sounding ballast song. Just kidding. This is my favorite sounding ballast song. I really thought the Empress or the Impusa was gonna keep that title with that awesome ring. Can we try and? Ooh, I'm not good at those yet. Clearly. All right, one more. You see the fear in my eyes. I definitely felt it. Jimping feels pretty good. It's not super aggressive, and I am terrible at, what are these? Not windmills. What the fuck are they called? The whirly-doos. The Dutch windmill, the, ladders. Not even a little bit in the same vein, but let's give it, ooh, okay. Most I can really do is 2 until I, yeah, or once I can get about 2 in, and then I start to lose it. Oh, that is the first time I've ever done 3, and we're calling that a win. No, I think this is my favorite ballast song that I've flipped yet. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. Whoop. No, this thing's a lot of fun. I will do a full review on it. I don't think I'm good enough yet to do like a full review. I'm just kind of trying to give my first impressions about knives I'm excited about. And once I feel like my tricks are getting better, I'm getting a little more fluid and doing a little more advanced stuff, I'll feel like I can actually talk about shit without being a fraud. But for now, with my basic set of skills, it's a lot of fun. If you haven't tried a Serif, I highly recommend it. I bought this partially because I knew I wasn't going to make it to Blade Show this year. I thought for a minute I might, and I figured I'd wait to try it there just because it's a pricier knife, but couldn't wait. I figured if I'm not going this year, I may as well just get it. So I did. I'm still deciding what kind of anodization to do. I wouldn't mind learning how to do it myself and doing like a toxic ano. I think they look so cool. Relatively simple, straightforward process. It just makes me really nervous modifying such a beautiful knife. That Zen nipple is way out of the way too. That's one thing that the stitch, it sticks out so much. I feel like it kind of tries to jump away on rollovers. Oh God, it doesn't even, I'm sure you won't even be able to see or hear. But it doesn't even hardly shake. The tune is fantastic. I'm gonna have to try the other weights out, see how that feels, but I really like these so far. The more neutral kind of balance. But maybe a little bit more handle weight, bringing it up kind of the same weight. Now I feel like I'm saying weight too much. The same weight as the Empress, and maybe a little bit more handle bias would be nice. But they are steel washers, not brass, and I've heard with steel you don't have to swap them out every single time you take the knife apart, which is a huge quality of life kind of thing for a knife with a modular weight system. The Empress comes with brass, so if I want to mess with the weights at all, I have to replace the washers, and I just have been lazy, and it came with the heavy weights in it, and I really like the balance on that one. So I just haven't felt the need to mess with it at all. This one I'm curious what it feels like with the heavier weights. I wonder if that would, I personally really like rollovers. So that's kind of what I do a lot of. I know I'm gonna have to cut a bunch of shit from this video because it's already feeling really long, but all this to say, the Serif is definitely on my top 5 list. I think this would be in first place as of right now. Very closely followed, if not tied, by my beloved Empress. This is a beautiful knife. This is my first MachineWise product. I'm gonna be trying my buddy Johnny's Totori in a couple months here, and it'll be fun to compare with the Serif. Because I almost went with a Totori instead, but the Serif's legendary status, just, I couldn't resist. I've heard so many people sing such high praises of it, and it is, the pictures do not do it justice. Video does not do it justice. This knife is so much cooler in person. Definitely check one out if you can. But that's all, folks. Take it easy.